So, let's move that up a little bit. Welcome back to the channel. I'm currently filming on the on my camera because my computer is reinstalling. Had lots of problems, virus, drivers, you name it. I've had everything thrown at me the past few days, and it's just become unusable tonight, so I'm having to take the big step of resetting it. Although not the major reset where you lose all your files, I've just gone for a sort of in-between reset. You retain a lot of your files, but it's just all the core framework around Windows that's replaced. Hopefully that will get me into a better state. So anyway, while that's doing, I thought I'd just have a brief talk about the channel and my next build. So I was cleaning down the shelves over there. I've got some shelves where I put models that I've built, and I found one of the first models that I built when I came back into modelling about 2 years ago. This would be about 2 years ago. So as I'm looking through them, I was thinking to myself, my God, these are rubbish. These are so bad. And I remember at the time thinking, wow, you know, how cool is this? I'm going to show you an example in a minute. So let me show you one of the examples. So this is one of the first builds that I made. It's currently the photo across the top of my Facebook page. Got a bit of light coming down there. Let me try and move so I've got a bit of better colour there. Anyway, this is it. With the microphone's getting in the way, with the tatty yarn that I put on, and the little bits of cut out paper. We'll look on the top deck, and you know, you can see from the paintwork that's meant to be a wooden deck, and it was just you can see where I've just gone through and put black pen where the window should be, because believe it or not, that's what it said to do in the instructions. The propellers sort of that was a bit of a massacre there. And about the only thing that was half decent on it was, I think, this red bottom, and that was because I think I might have airbrushed that. That was when I got my first cheap airbrush. I done the bottom of this with it, and all the seam right, it's just dreadful. It really is dreadful. So this brings me on to my next build. So this is the Queen Mary, HMS Queen Mary. So in my stash upstairs, I have this. The Queen Mary 2. Can you see where this is going? So my plan is, I intend to build the Queen Mary 2 2 years on from when I started, and hopefully there should be a considerable difference in the finish between that and that. Yeah, it's a different ship. It's essentially the same, and you know, and and there should be some difference. If there's no difference by the time this is finished, then I'm just going to fucking chuck it all in, because I feel that I've improved greatly, and if what I end up with is that again, I've learnt nothing, and there's anyway. But that's not going to happen, because I've learnt a lot, and I just looking at it, I can see that it's dreadful, and I can see where it's dreadful and why it's dreadful and what I should have done to improve it. But at the time, I thought it was the bee's knees. There you go. And you see, and then that got me onto thinking, like, what's going to happen in 2 years with the kits I'm building now that I think are really good. Although a lot of the kits I'm building now, I'm not thinking are really good like back then. When I first started, I thought they were really good. Now I'm more critical of what I build, and I mean, I've got a few more examples here. I just this was probably about 3 months into building, so the placement of the decals is a bit wrong. That one's not too bad, it's not brilliant. The paintwork's not very good, but it's yeah, the paintwork lets that down, but it's a little bit better than that. So there, you can see there's a bit of improvement between there and there. And then we had the infamous stealth fighter. Now we look at the state of this, complete with seam lines all the way around, poor fitting flaps, dreadful sort of canopy, and then the fact that I put Humbrol matte on it and it had gone off, and it left it with this horrible misty colour. And I put a post online and everyone said, oh, it looks like it's just returned from a flight, you should leave it. And I fell into the trap of thinking, I looked at it and I thought, oh, maybe it does. And the more I looked at it, the more I think, you know, they're right, it does look better like that. And I left it. And clearly it's a fucking mess. So anyway, that's my plan for my next build, and that's a little bit of what I've been doing. I've just acquired some new shelving unit over there. It's just got a few kits on the top at the moment. All my kits are upstairs still, and obviously I've got me set up here now, so just a quick look round. There's the spray booth as it is, and I've got my microphone there, and then I've cleared this area out a bit here so that it's just building. And then over the top there, let me shut that, that's going to be where I put my stuff for photographing, and with this lamp here which is very bright, which also moves. I don't know why that's not jammed up against the wall properly, but anyway, that's on my laptop there. My trolley's empty now, so I haven't got to worry about that. Anyway, I'm digressing. Crap camera work as well. Trying to hold a phone sideways on a tripod, a cheap tripod at that. There we go. Right. So anyway, my computer's ready for me to do some more on it now, and this has just been a little update of what I've been thinking about my next build and what it's going to be and why it's going to be that. I hope you found it interesting. If not, sorry, nothing I can do about that. All that's left for me to say is bye for now, and enjoy modelling, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I keep forgetting to say that. Cheerio.